My name is Casco0Vlogs, and today we are going to be watching ultimately the downfall of iDubbbz. Now, I used to watch this guy a very long time ago, back when he was popular. I liked some of his content and comp stuff. I ended up watching him back when he kind of stopped making the content, ironically. But I do know the whole thing with this guy. Like I said, I actually used to watch his content. We're going to be ultimately watching and reacting to his latest video, but this is going to be a little bit different. Now, I want to give credit where credit is due because I understand how hard it is to make these type of videos. This upload is by a YouTube creator called Half Day. I'm probably going to link his channel somewhere in there because trust me, YouTube's hard. So I love the way you put this video together, man. If you do see this video, I love the way you put it together. Absolutely perfect. So he basically put a video together where it shows the past iDubbbz to the current iDubbbz. And this is ultimately sums up the entire problem with iDubbbz as a whole. So without further ado, let's get into the video right now.
Maniac for that trap.
Video was uploaded in 720, so my quality is good. I don't know about his. We'll find out though.
Before Sam was saying this about my wife.
I don't think so, Anissa. Fucking Anissa. What an ugly. She is. Oh, nice jack-o'-lantern teeth. That's like I can't wait to see what she looks like when she's 32. Her teeth look like a pumpkin head. Like it's the Anissa Joma hole stretcher. I'm sending this to Anissa's OnlyFans.
So this is the guy he has beef with right here.
Hates him and his wife's a slut.
So yeah, now that this guy is on the daily insulting my wife, I think it's pretty fair to, you know, not want to associate with him in any way. Not too long ago, I was a little basement dweller typing away on my keyboard on YouTube and any other website for that matter. What I realized is that the arguments and the insults are arbitrary. So you move on, you grow up, you continue, you blossom as a human adult. Do you think it's appropriate that, I don't know, 30-something-year-old man is publicly calling my wife a whore and a slut?
I think Anissa, you can just buy her. You can buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anissa's got a separate Etsy page where she sells her pussy.
Yoko Ono was too concussed to fight in Creator Clash for the second year in a row.
Life is so easy for a certain gender. All you have to do is say that my uterus hurts. What'd she say this time? Her uterus hurts? Her uterus fell
She had
out?
another concussion.
Probably your uterus fell out from getting blown out so much by
Appropriate, Froggy? Do you think that's appropriate? I don't think that's appropriate. Okay, you don't think it's appropriate that I set boundaries. I don't think it's appropriate that you are hanging out with a guy who doesn't think women are people. Like, I don't think that's appropriate. If you're a woman...
Alright, so let me let him say his part and then I'm gonna put my 2 cents in.
And you make YouTube videos and you say, oh yeah, they call me cunt. Well, just realize that if you want to identify the person who called you a cunt as a sexist, realize that there are 10,000 other YouTuber males who get called a dick or whatever male-centric insult you want to draw from without batting an eye. It seems really sexist.
Alright, so yeah, he went down the simp soy boy trail, I see, and that's kind of sad to see because this guy's pretty smart. But from what I'm gathering, it seems like he ultimately changed for his wife. Women really do have that, especially if they're feminine. They have that power, man. I always say femininity trumps masculinity. Women don't understand how much true power they have when they use their femininity, not their sexuality. Sexuality gives men power, all right? It doesn't actually empower women, it weakens women. But when women use femininity in class, that's how you completely overwhelm any man, masculine or otherwise. Obviously, the soy boys can get, you know, overpowered by sexuality. But true masculine men, the only thing that can defeat them is femininity. I'll give you guys an example. Let's say there's a murderer. I don't know if I can even say that on YouTube. Let's just say there's a guy who captures a woman, all right? He captures a woman. He ties her up. He's going to do all this wacko stuff to her, all right? Now, if she plays into his insanity, right? And she's like, oh, I love you. And no matter how bad he treats her, like this guy's, you know, he's cuckoo. No matter how bad he treats her, she's like, oh, but I really care about you. I want to be there for you. Like, she's always there, always showing love, right? Always showing femininity. That cycle, something to snap at him where he's like, maybe me and her can be together. This happens in movies too, but this is real life. That's how a lot of these women got away from these psychopaths, is that they played into their femininity, and that always beats masculinity. So the guy starts believing it, whatever. She gets an advantage of him, can take over him, etc. All right, that's femininity. Okay, it is the single most powerful thing amongst humans the other humans, which are females, have. All right, that's the only true power women have over men is femininity, and I think that's exactly what happened to iDubbbz. Is that his girl, right, used her femininity and completely changed him. Now he could just been playing a role where he was acting like he was this edgy guy and he was just doing this to get money. Possible, but what I truly believe, he's a smart guy. When you're this smart, you start seeing things for what they really are. I think that his love for his girl changed him to what he is now.
And creepy for you to be saying these things. No one needs to get policed. We don't need to get censored. This isn't. It's the internet has survived just fine on vitriol and hatred. But you know, keep in mind, people, this isn't the 99%. All right, the internet isn't built on a framework of hate, racial slurs, and people calling women cunts. All right, this isn't everyday life. I don't think Froggy respects sex workers. I think he has some really old, tired opinions about people who do sex work. I think he has a lot of weird opinions as well about masculinity and
Hold up.
I care. A lot of it's not explicitly said.
Hold on. I agree. Why would you care? No one respects sex work, all right? You know why? Because it's easy. That's why. And no one respects anything that's easy. That's like respecting a person who inherited $1 million. They're not. If he blew all his money, they're not going to respect him. But a man who built himself up over the course of time and he has earned $1 million, he will always be more respected than the man who inherited $1 million. You know why? Because people respect hard work. That's why people will naturally respect. This isn't a video about weight, but people respect people who go to the gym because it's hard. People don't respect people who are sloppy or overweight, etc. because it's easy. No one respects the majority. Everyone respects the rarity. All right? And because we don't have so many options to be trying to keep this YouTube friendly, liberated, right? Then people respect women, people respect women who, you know, tone down their sexuality, save themselves for marriage, all that stuff, all this femininity stuff. The top females, right? The ones that are married are the ones that don't do sex work. Very minuscule amount of females are married with sex work, stuff like that. And not only that, but statistically speaking, sex work makes them terrible for relationships, all right? Now, I don't want to get too deep down the rabbit hole, but that's absolutely insane that he said. Like, why would anyone respect that? That's like respecting a robber. It's easy to rob somebody, especially if you have a weapon, you know? Like, actually, I think it's far more easier to be a sex worker than even a robber, because they take a risk. These chicks don't take actually any risk. They have problems that come later on, but like at that exact moment, there's really no risk. Oh, you might lose some friendship or something like that, but everything is like, anything a woman does is like gold now. So I don't even think there's any risk to this, to be honest with you.
But when you listen to the jokes, it's like, oh, that's actually just your opinion phrased in a comedic way. Yeah, you're probably right. nothing to disagree with there. Like, you're fucking calling me out on maybe a opinion. It's like, okay, well, let's move on. Shit. I'm not happy with how he's behaved. He's talking mad about me.
Ian doesn't want people who are bigger and more talented than him upstaging him. That's what it is.
Anissa.
Ian's masculinity had been completely removed via Anissa.
Participants of the event. The only time I ever get a little frustrated is when they call me out and they're right. That's the only time where I'm like, oh, damn. Every other time it's like, and I'm like, oh, you call me a dirty cunt, all right? Where's the context there? You just insulted me. Harassment encompasses all the little loopholes, all right? You can't just then like refer to me as a goblin and be like, I didn't say his name. I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about a goblin. That's not acceptable. Like, if you're just gonna blatantly disrespect sex workers and women and other fighters, saying that they're here to touch e-thoughts, like, that's so disrespectful and shitty. I can't help but laugh at these people who make YouTube videos and they end up getting all butthurt over the comments. Say, oh, the comments are so hateful. No, I'm not getting butthurt, iDubbbz. They're just full of hate. So they're just full of so much hate, I just want to get rid of it. It's just not good for anyone. Free speech is good for people.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's very good. I think this is what turns you into the person that you are.
Yo, shout out to Half Day, man. Good video, dude. So ultimately, you guys kind of see like how he was back then, how he is now. And I truly do believe that he changed for his women, man. At the end of the day, men, when they love for real, right? Women, you know, this isn't about men and women, but this is facts. Women, they don't truly, like, they'll love a guy or whatever, but start slacking long enough, she's gonna leave. But men, they will love a woman forever. Like, the woman could do anything, right? When a man really falls in love with a chick, right? And this is what's really, really dangerous too. And it's for all my young guys. When you really fall in love with a chick, like legitimately fall in love with a chick, you start loving her to a degree where it's like you love her more than yourself or something like that, right? Very dangerous path, because men truly love when they love. Like, it's very dangerous. Women, they can do that, but their love is a lot different. Women love by opportunity, right? Something better comes along, they're usually gonna fall for that. I'm not saying all women, but the majority of women are like this. This is how they're biologically designed to be this way for survival, because they can't fight for what they believe in. So with women, they fall in love, don't get me wrong, they fall in love a lot more than men, but they don't fall in love as deeply as men. And when men fall in love, they will like go to war. Wars were fought over women, you know? It's to that degree. Like, when men fall in love, they really fall in love for real. And it's good to be in love. It's good to be in love, but you have to be the head of the ship, right? Otherwise you end up like this guy and no one respects this guy. And you know, I heard he lost like 7 million followers. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard he lost a lot of followers. I'm pretty sure some YouTubers are exaggerating. I don't even know how many followers he had. I used to watch him like years ago. But ultimately, this is the downfall of iDubbbz because of a woman. Like anything, when it's the downfall of a man, it's usually because of a woman. Especially a man as intelligent as him. He's very, very smart. But when a man really loves a woman, he's gonna do whatever it takes to keep that chick, man. And then the power dynamics changes and so on and so forth. It's just really sad to see, man. It's really, really sad to see, because I think this guy's a smart dude. I think that he still believes in what he believes in, but his mind has tricked himself into believing what she believes. You guys get what I'm saying? And perhaps she was orchestrating the thing the entire time. Maybe he was a simp beta boy the entire time. He didn't know how to play the part because he's smart. That really could be it, you know? Because they said that she was recording the videos or something like that during the his cop videos. I forgot what it's called, but you know, his cop videos, man. Like, it's late at night. It's like 3 in the morning. I'm recording this stuff. So his cop videos, content cop, all right? When he was creating his content cop, she was doing the video and stuff like that. So it could have been her orchestrating the entire thing the entire time. So ultimately, man, I would say good for standing by your wife, cool. But you have to be the leader, dude. Like, there's a power dynamic, and down the line, you know, I'm not saying it's a fact, I'm not wishing this to happen, but I promise you it's probably gonna end in divorce, because she's gonna get tired of him. It's the truth, man. She's gonna get tired of him, she's gonna leave him, that's just gonna be the end of it. And he's gonna do all this for no reason. So he ruined his career, lost his girl, lost his fan base, lost his money. Like, this is what happens to dudes the majority of the time that are successful. And it's really sad to see. This is why it's so important. You have to have your purpose first, and then your woman second. I know women probably don't want to hear that, but it's true. Men have to have their purpose first. Their careers come first, women second. Because when you put a woman first, this is what you turn into. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that he's right? Do you guys think he's wrong? What do you guys think of iDubbbz? Were you a fan of him? Were you not a fan of him? I'm new to the channel. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. Without further ado, this will be it for the video. Remember, I'm not arrogant. I'm just confident, and thank you for watching.